A calm summer morning settles over the Chicago River, as the SS Eastland prepares to depart. Families step aboard with excitement, unaware this journey will never reach its destination. Laughter fills the deck as passengers greet friends and take in the beautiful morning. Groups gather, playing games and sharing drinks, enjoying what feels like a perfect day. Young couples lean against the railings, watching the gentle flow of the river below. Crew members move efficiently, preparing food and organizing supplies for the trip. The ship fills quickly, every deck crowded with cheerful, unsuspecting passengers. Children run freely, their laughter echoing across the wooden deck. Passengers admire the view, pointing at boats and buildings along the river. Conversations and cigar smoke drift through the warm morning air. From afar, the Eastland looks steady, strong, and ready for its journey. No one notices the subtle imbalance beginning to build beneath their feet. Tea is served, smiles exchanged, and everything feels perfectly normal. Children lean over the railings, fascinated by the shimmering water below. A group pauses to capture a photograph, freezing a moment just before disaster. On the riverbank, crowds wave, sending off the passengers with cheerful energy. Near the lifeboats, conversations continue, untouched by any sense of danger. A violinist plays softly, adding music to the peaceful atmosphere. Then suddenly, the ship shifts, just slightly, but enough to be noticed. Smiles fade as balance is lost, and confusion begins to spread. The tilt grows stronger, sending passengers stumbling across the deck. Panic begins to rise as people cling to anything they can hold. Wood creaks loudly, and the structure beneath them starts to strain. Crew members rush to respond, but the situation is already slipping away. The crowd surges to one side, making the imbalance even worse. Fear takes over as the reality of danger sets in. Parents grab their children, holding them tightly as chaos unfolds. The ship leans further, its massive structure no longer stable. Shouts and cries echo across the deck, replacing the earlier laughter. Water begins to spill over the sides, creeping onto the deck. People slip and fall, struggling to regain their footing. From the shore, onlookers realize something is terribly wrong. Passengers desperately reach for lifeboats, but they swing wildly out of control. Parts of the deck begin to give way under the pressure. Bodies slide across the tilted surface as the angle becomes steeper. The ship now leans dangerously, pushing everyone toward one side. Hands grip ropes and railings, refusing to let go. Some try to help others, but the chaos makes it nearly impossible. Water floods the lower sections, sealing the ship's fate. Terror fills every face as the disaster reaches its breaking point. The Eastland is nearly on its side, moments away from complete capsizing. Passengers fight to climb to safety, helping one another in desperation. The structure cracks and splinters under unbearable stress. People begin to fall into the river as the ship gives way. Parents lift children, trying to keep them above the rising water. The deck becomes a wall, impossible to stand on any longer. From above, the scale of the disaster is overwhelming. Some leap into the water, hoping to escape the collapsing ship. Others cling tightly, unable to let go. Half the ship is now submerged, and survival becomes a struggle. Rescue attempts begin as brave individuals pull others from the water. Passengers cling to debris, fighting exhaustion and fear. The river fills with people, wreckage, and chaos. Acts of courage emerge, as strangers help one another survive. Lifeboats overturn, adding to the confusion and danger. Strength fades, but the will to survive remains. The once peaceful river is now a scene of devastation. With one final motion, the ship completes its tragic turn. Survivors hold onto each other, refusing to be separated. The SS Eastland lies capsized, leaving behind silence, shock, and a tragedy that will never be forgotten. If you're enjoying this story and want to see more powerful, eye-opening content like this, make sure to support the channel. Hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode, and don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Also, press the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when our next episode goes live. Your support helps us bring more intense and meaningful stories to life. Stay tuned, there's much more coming.